What's up, YouTube? I'm Shanti Hall, and this is Game Talk. Okay, so for today's game, we're going to talk about the Thunder versus the Warriors. These two star-heavy teams met up for the first time this season for a matchup that I'm sure we've all been anticipating. But before we talk about my thoughts on the game, let's get into the numbers. The final score of the game was 108-91, with the Thunder taking the win, which I'm sure is a surprise to a lot of people. For the Thunder, Russell Westbrook had 34 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, and 4 steals. Carmelo Anthony also had 22 points and 5 rebounds, and Paul George had 20 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 steals. As a team, the Thunder shot 45% from the field and 32% from the three-point line. And they were also able to force 34 points off a turnover, so this was a really amazing night for the Thunder in general. On the Warriors side of things, Steph Curry had 24 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, and Kevin Durant had 21 points and 5 rebounds. As a team, the Warriors had a field goal percentage of 41%, and they shot 32% from the three-point line. But the most important number for the Warriors tonight is 22 turnovers, because that's what really killed them this game. Let's start off with my thoughts on the Warriors, because they didn't play a very good game last night. I think I can point out a few reasons why. Let's start with the most obvious reason. They turned the ball over too much. A lot of that can be credited to the Thunder's tough defense. They also made a lot of careless mistakes last night. And then when they did turn the ball over, their transition defense wasn't very good at all, allowing the Thunder to get a lot of easy baskets. This was a problem that Golden State had early on in the year. I thought they had since cleaned it up, but apparently not so. And there are a few teams in this league, like Houston for example, that can really take advantage of something like this. The other really big problem that Golden State had last night was defending the interior. There were a few times where Russell Westbrook got to the basket very easily, almost uncontested, or he would find Steven Adams on the pick and roll for an easy lay-in. And the Warriors really couldn't do much about it. The last thing I noticed was that it was just a really tough shooting night for the Warriors. And the Thunder got into their head a little bit, and they were missing even some of the open looks. So overall, just a very bad game for the Warriors. Now let's get into the Thunder. Okay, so the first thing I have to mention about the Thunder is their defense is good. Like I said earlier, the Warriors made some careless mistakes, but a lot of the turnovers they had last night were because the Thunder play such tough defense. And while talking about the Thunder defense, we have to talk about Paul George. He really shut down anybody he guarded last night. The second thing I want to talk about for the Thunder is them finishing the game. It's been the one big critique of them this year because they've blown a lot of big leads. Today that was not the case though. They came to play 4 quarters and they really dominated all game. I'd assume the reason that they struggle with leads in the first place is because their bench isn't that great. They only got 12 points from their bench tonight, and if that's the case in most other games, their guys are probably gassed. Overall though, I say it was a completely dominant performance from the Thunder and probably their best game of the season. And hopefully they can ride the momentum from this game because they're sitting at 8-9 right now, and they could be a lot better. Well, those are my thoughts on the Warriors-Thunder game from last night. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there, and I'll see you guys next time.